Okay, I'm going to show you a quick and easy recipe that we love. Well, not everybody, because Carter doesn't like peanut butter, so you can't please everybody. Hold on, let me grab my book. Okay, so here's my little recipe book. Nothing fancy, it's just the stuff that I write. Most of these are in my cookbook. You see it has scratch work or whatever, but I just keep it in my kitchen because, you know, whatever. So these are going to be oatmeal energy bites. And so this recipe, I wrote this down probably, I don't know, maybe a couple months ago, but I'm going to tweak it because when I made them last time, I didn't think that they were moist enough to stick together. So I'm going to show you how this works. Really quick, really simple. I'm also going to double this recipe so that I can freeze some. So here we go. So first, I guess I can show you what it includes. So you're going to put some old-fashioned oats. I would usually use unsweetened coconut flakes, but this is all Walmart had. Cream and peanut butter. Flaxseed, because I'm pregnant and y'all know how that goes. I would usually use raw honey, but this is what Sam's had. I would also usually use dark chocolate, but it's what they had. And I think that's it. Yeah, so let me show you how this goes. Alright, so it calls for, I have to look back at my own recipe. I really am going to eyeball it. I'm probably not going to measure anything, but I will tell you the directions and how much I wrote down to make and what it calls for, but I'm probably going to eyeball it. So it needs 1 cup of oatmeal. That's the only thing I'm going to measure. Just to give you an idea of how big 1 cup is. This is really a bad angle. I look, whew, we're pregnant. Hold on. Okay. So we're going to do a cup of oatmeal. Just plain dry oatmeal. And like I said, I'm going to double it. So we're going to do 2 cups. Okay. Then it says 1/3 cup of raw honey. Y'all, I'm lazy and I have yet to take these double packs apart. So one is open, one isn't. So I'm going to squeeze in what looks like, let's see. Oh, it looks like it's about 1/3. And let's do another one. You can always go back and tweak it later. That looks about right. A little more for good measure. How y'all doing today? No, really? Okay, I guess I'll be done with that. All right, and then also I have down 1/2 cup of peanut butter. So, again, just scoop until the spirit of your ancestors say, okay, that's enough. So, there's, again, I'm doubling it, so looks like a lot. I'll put a little bit more for good measure. Okay. And I'll show you so far what it's looking like. So that's what it's looking like so far. Again, this is doubled, so you don't have to use this much. Okay, then I have to put 1/2 cup of chocolate chips. I am probably not going to double up the chocolate chips because they are milk chocolate and I don't want it too sweet. So it's 1/2 cup. That's pretty much all I'm going to put. I'm not going to put, well, you know what? Oh, look, it's like, can you see? Like that much left. Forget it. Enjoy, kids. All right, and then I'm going to put some flax because pregnant mama life. And I think I got to put like 1/3 cup. What did I say? How much? 1/2 cup. So I'll just put, I'm going to eyeball this. Yeah, not that much. And if you didn't know, flax is really good for, it has a lot of fiber. I want to say this has 3 grams of fiber per 2 tablespoons. So it has a good amount of fiber, especially for how much I just put in there. So, and then last thing are the coconut flakes. And like I said, I usually use unsweetened, but oh, look, I always check, like, I'm weird about things that are, like, white inside and, like, flakes. So, like, rice and stuff. So, like, it always freaks me out because I feel like I see something moving. But I don't. It was just, okay. Anyways, so what did I say? 1/2 cup? 2/3 cup. So, yeah. We'll just eyeball it. There's 1, 2. All right. And that's it. So we're going to mix this up. And then I'm going to form it into little balls. Probably freeze them. And that's it. So let me mix this up here. You can see what it looks like so far. Now you just have a big mound of stuff. Oatmeal's under there somewhere. We're going to mix this up. Oh, y'all, do you have fruit flies? They drive me insane. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm going to show you why. Before I mix that up, let me show you why. I'm growing my own little indoor garden right here. Everything's growing great, except the dang fruit flies. They're everywhere. So when I'm in the kitchen, I'm trying to be in and out really quick before they attack me. They're usually just over there by the plants, but sometimes every once in a while, one of them comes over here. So I'm going to mix this up really quick, and then I'm going to show you what they look like when I form them in little balls. So be right back. Okay. Okay, now I got everything completely mixed up. This is pretty much what you're going to get. I tried to have Carter record it, but you know, she's 6 and she was drawing and I interrupted her. So you kind of get this little consistency like this. Okay. You really should stick this in here. You really should roll these and put them on parchment paper and put them in a, I guess I can put this away, and put them on a baking sheet before you freeze them. I don't think I have any parchment paper, and I really don't like using foil in the freezer because like they really stick. So I'm really just going to sorry guys, I like to clean while I'm cooking because I hate having a mess when I'm done. So I'm just going to get a Tupperware container and roll them and put them in there because it's just easier. So we're gonna do that. Listen, no wisecracks about all my Tupperware. If you, oh, you can't even see it because I already hear it enough from my husband. So this will probably be big enough. I'm gonna wash my hands again, I'm touching everything. So yeah, we're just gonna roll these out, and make sure my hands are really dry because even though the peanut butter is gonna stick, I don't want too much sticking. So let's see if we can get you at a better angle. All right, so take the spoon, take about this much on the spoon, maybe a little bit more. And like I said, it's gonna stick to your hand. So if you're, you know, I don't say weird, but if you don't like stuff sticking to your hand, wear gloves. Me, I don't care when it comes to cooking. And so you're gonna get like this. So let's just roll the rest of these out, and then I will show you in a second when I'm done. Okay, I gotta hurry up because my video storage is running out. I have to go delete some videos, but I just wanted to let you know that while you're doing this, you'll probably have to go and wash your hands a couple of times if you're not wearing gloves, because with the peanut butter, it will stick. Now, you can use peanut butter, you can use almond butter, you can use whatever it is you want. If I were just making these for myself, I probably would use almond butter because I prefer it, but I don't mind peanut butter. As a matter of fact, when I was pregnant with Austin, I craved it. So I think it's funny that I'm making these. And no, I don't know what I'm having, but it's funny that this peanut butter smells so good right now. Anyways, I'm going to keep doing these. I know I keep saying it, but I just keep thinking of side things to say. And I want you to be aware that when you're making them, you're not going to run into hiccups, but it's just part of cooking. There's just certain things that are going to happen. It's going to stick to your hands. You may have to add more honey or more oats, depending on what you like, the texture, everything. I haven't had to add anything else, so I really like it. So if you follow, can't say if you follow my recipe because I kind of eyeballed everything, but I think I did give you the measurements for everything. So if you follow that, you should be good. So once again, I'm going to show you when I'm done, honestly, and I'm going to wash my hands again, and then I'll finish up. Y'all, I just tasted these. Oh my gosh. So here's the finished product. Looks good. They are really, 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 really good. So I'm going to put the top on these, pop them in the freezer, tackle this mountain of dishes. It's actually really just one bowl. And these are going to be good. I'll probably make these a lot, a couple more times. I mean, I got a while. I got to go through all the seasons of pregnancy, so. But I'll probably make these a couple more times before I get pregnant and just freeze them, because they're really good for breastfeeding. As long as you or baby don't have a um, peanut allergy or anything like that, the oatmeal in them, like I really swore by these when I was breastfeeding all of my children because it made my milk production like almost to the point of oversupply because the oatmeal, the peanut butter, everything. So anyways, I would recommend that if you're a nursing mom or if you just need a quick energy snack or anything. Like I said, you can make these more or less healthy depending on what you put in them. I use milk chocolate. You can sub for dark chocolate or no chocolate. I use sweetened coconut flakes. Again, that's all they had. You can use unsweetened. I have never tried these with like steel cut oats. I've always only used rolled oats, so I can't give you any on that, any wiggle room on that, but it works. You can use almond butter or sun butter or whatever instead of peanut butter. Raw honey. I think I've even seen somebody make it with maple syrup. I don't know, because I kind of make my granola the same way when I'm doing it in the oven. So this is how I make it. This is what works for us, and they are amazing. So let me know. Oh, when you freeze them, I usually only freeze them for like an hour. And they come out and they're no longer sticky or anything after that. They're in perfectly formed little balls. You can pop them in a Ziploc bag or in your lunch or in your kid's lunch if we wouldn't go there. But they're really, really good. I promise you. Let me know if you try it. I will try to link the recipe down below. And if not, just go back in the first beginning part of the video when I was making them. I really did try to give you the recipe that I usually use. But if you have to tweak it, make it your own. I don't really care. I promise I'm not lying when y'all ask me for recipes and say, how do you make this? How do you make that? I don't measure. It just, I add a little bit, and then it just comes out. So, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all next time.